Hello, my dear friends. I am Sapna Gupta and I welcome you all to my lecture series on research methodology. First, let me give you my short introduction. I am Sapna Gupta, presently a research scholar pursuing PhD. I have my thesis submitted and awaiting for my final viva. It's been a long time. I was willing to introduce this lecture series on research methodology, but due to certain circumstances and personal reasons, I was not able to. But now I'm here with this lecture series. This lecture series will definitely help those students who have interest in research. So here I'll be sharing my own real experiences also. So who have the queries all the time, who have the thrust to find the answers to those queries, or the students who are really interested in research, for them this lecture series will definitely going to help. So this is a free lecture series which will be available at my FB page, YouTube channel and my blog. So whenever you have a query, how many of you go for a Google search? I think almost all of us. But previously what we used to do, how we used to find our solutions? We used to find our solutions by asking our teachers, mentors, professors, or our friends, relatives and elders. And we used to look for books, magazines, journals, newspapers, etc. to find out the solution of our problem. But now, in addition to all this, we all have smartphones in our hands and internet access in it all the time. So what is the human psychology for research? So some people come back after knowing its meaning but don't go in depth. Okay, a query arises in our mind, and what we do, we just go to Google and ask for its meaning. We get the meaning and we just come back. We don't go in depth of that query. So one type of people are those who just know the meaning and come back, and the second type are those who have deep curiosity and go for in-depth research and analyze their problem, come out with a valid answer or solution. And the third type of peoples are those who are avoiders. They don't bother. Whatever the solution, whatever the query is, they have no interest in solving the queries. So, researchers. Who are researchers now? Who are researchers? Researchers are those who have a topic of interest, the topic of their own interest. They never just stick to the definition only and come back. They go inside the topic, they go deeper inside the topic, go further research on that topic. They have curiosity to find new things, to learn new things, and they have the ability of critical thinking in them. So those who have topic of their interest, they go for research on that topic and add it to their knowledge and experience with those findings which they get from their research. Next is, what is research now? As we all know, what is research, I think. So it is made up of the combination of two words, re and search. What is re? Re means again and again, and search means to discover or to find out something. That is creating new knowledge or use of existing knowledge in a new and creative way, generate new concepts, methodologies and understandings. Now, why is research needed? So why it is needed? It is needed because it is helpful not only for students but also for professionals and non-professionals. There are many companies who invest in research and development. They do research about their strengths, their weaknesses, their opportunities and their threats, their competitors. So They invest a lot in research and development so that they can grab their opportunities at the right time and take competitive advantages. So why research is needed now then? It builds knowledge. It helps to understand various issues which are arising. It helps to find the truth underlying in any query, in any problem. It helps to utilize opportunities at right time, and it facilitates learning process also. Okay, and the next, it increases public awareness. It nourishes our mind and enrich our knowledge. It helps in problem solving and decision making. Next, what are the research based courses? So now those students who really want to do research can join research based courses. Some universities conduct research work in postgraduate levels, but very few universities do this. There are very few universities who conduct the research work in postgraduate levels. The students are supposed to submit a project type or a small thesis type. In some universities they do so, but not all. Okay, so mainly two courses are basically research based courses, and those students who really want to go for these two courses should have good knowledge about what is research and how it has to be conducted. So nowadays those who are in teaching field, it is compulsory for them to complete the research courses if they really want to take advantages in the teaching field. Also, the research work can provide you name and fame in your future. So the two courses are M.Phil and Ph.D. M.Phil stands for Masters of Philosophy and Ph.D. stands for Doctors of Philosophy, highest degree in your academic career. Now PhD in some of the fields, it is considered the highest degree in your academic career. And what is the eligibility for taking admissions in M.Phil and Ph.D? That is, you have to have a post graduation with 55% marks for general category and 50% marks for reserved category in their respective subjects. Next is ways to join research courses. Okay, one way is what? You have done your post graduation, you go for M.Phil and you go for Ph.D. And the second way is you have done post graduation and you can directly go for Ph.D. So those who are doing M.Phil, I request you to continue with the degree, and after completing it you go for Ph.D. But for those who have not taken admissions for M.Phil and want to complete PhD fast, then I suggest you to directly go for PhD, because whatever you do in M.Phil is 70 to 80% of research work is done as similar to PhD. Okay, in comparison to PhD, you do 70 to 80% of the research work in M.Phil. So now you must be thinking, what is the advantage of doing M.Phil? Yes, it has an advantage somewhere, but you might be thinking we do M.Phil because it gives you a research experience and it adds value to your research actually. So now if you want to do PhD fast, you just go directly after post graduation. And if because some of the students are not able to qualify the entrance examination of PhD, because most of the universities right now conduct the entrance examination, but they are not able to, so they go for M.Phil, because in some universities after doing M.Phil the entrance examination is exempted for those students. So now it is your decision what you choose for yourself. Next is, let's come to PhD course. In most of the field, it is considered as the highest degree. So research helps to contribute new and develop knowledge to the existing field of study. It is the degree awarded by the university for our contribution made by our original research work in our chosen field. So during PhD, student complete original research work and present it as thesis or dissertation. So what students have to do now? They have to spend 3 to 4 years or more on a single research area. So it is important for them to decide such area of their interest which you can stick to for 3 to 4 years or more. Okay, so you must have strong empathy for your topic. Your interest and enthusiasm will definitely lead to success. Next is PhD program also requires published research papers to be included in your thesis, and further you need to complete coursework also. Now what is coursework, you must be thinking. Okay, coursework is nothing. The university conducts certain classes in university, so which helps you to grasp the area of the study in better way. Whatever area you are going to do your research, it will help you to understand the area in a better way. It will help you to go into it and research the area in a better way. It helps you to improve your writing skills. You learn how you are going to complete your research work. A step-by-step guidance is provided during the coursework. Next is how you get admission in research-based courses. So most of the universities are conducting entrance examination and then interview or counseling. Interview is also called counseling somewhere, and interview. So there are many students who qualify entrance examination, but they are unable to qualify the interview or counseling. So you have to be prepared for both. Okay, now 3 modes of admission are done. 3 modes you can find according to the rules of universities. In some universities, if you are NET JRF or M.Phil, you are exempt from entrance examination and go directly for interview or counseling. And the second time, although you have NET JRF, you need to go for entrance examination and then go for interview or counseling. The third one, they require NET JRF plus entrance examination plus interview, all are required. Further, you can check the details in the PhD ordinance of the respective universities you are approaching for pursuing PhD degree. And one more thing, the entrance examination date is not fixed in all the universities. Like you can't say that at this month or this date they will be conducting the PhD. You have to check the websites, because different universities conduct at different times the entrance examination for PhD. So you will have to check the websites after a few days interval. You can check it for last year when the university has conducted the entrance examination, the dates, and you can somehow near about those dates you can check in the upcoming years. Okay, now what is the motive of this lecture series? Research methodology is the common topic in studies in coursework as well as in UGC NET examination. Okay, research methodology, it is the common topic which is studied in coursework and as well as in UGC NET examination. If you have the knowledge of research methodology, it will help you in UGC NET examination as well as it will help you in your research work, and it is taught in coursework also. And also after coursework, the universities conduct certain examination on research, so it will help you in that also. Now this lecture series will give you idea about research, its methods and processes. It's the basic foundation. Now research methodology is what? It is the basic foundation of your research work, thesis or dissertation. Strong research methodology is the backbone of a good research. So if your research methodology is strong, your research is really very good. If your methodology is not correct, then you cannot have a good research work. You cannot do a good research work. Okay, so your research methodology has to be strong first of all. Research is not an end. It doesn't mean once you have completed your PhD, research is over. It is an ongoing, never ending process which gives rise to new questions for further research. Next, step by step in my upcoming lectures, I will be covering all the topics in research methodology. We'll discuss the difficulties faced while conducting research, steps to remove hurdles which come in your way while doing research. Next, I'll start from the introduction of research, its nature, its need, its type, etc., and so on. And we'll also discuss how we will do literature review. Okay, I'll teach you in my upcoming lecture series how you can prepare the literature review using Excel sheets. Okay, and also I will help you to minimize the plagiarism in your written work, and research design, sample design, how you are going to do that, steps in data analysis. Next is using statistical tools, whatever tools you are going to use for your data, and techniques you are going to use. And I'll also help you with the softwares like SPSS and MOS. And we'll also find a lecture on designing the questionnaire, framing and circulating them online, with the help of Google Forms, Joho Forms, and others. Okay, and I'll also help you with the citation, writing citation references and inserting bibliography in one click. In one click we'll insert the bibliography. Okay, now next is what should be the format and font style and so on. So many things while formatting your thesis, you need so many things, figures, tables and all. So we'll having the lectures on them also in the upcoming lecture series. So thank you friends, this was my introductory lecture. So I had not covered a lot in this, but tried, just I was introducing my lecture series, and I'll be coming with my upcoming lectures very soon, and you will get updates in Facebook and my YouTube channel and my blog also. Or you can mail me at drsgupta09@gmail.com. this is my email address. If you have any queries, you can mail me at any time. Okay, thank you friends, thank you so much.